Welcome, friends, to another one of my low budget, awful, crappy videos about what is going on in the Troof movement. This one is about shyster Simon Parks. I can't help laughing when I'm doing these because these people, I do watch them. I watch them and I fucking laugh my tits off at them. My partner actually calls this bloke Aggers because he reckons he looks like this cricket dude here. I don't know anything about cricket. It's really boring, but there you go. Simon Parks. Where do we start? Where do we start? My granddad was a mason and he worked at. Did he say his granddad's in the intelligence agency or something? So immediately you've got that link there, which, unless you're completely stupid, has you wondering, Simon, maybe you have something to do with the intelligence agencies. Maybe you're working for MI5 or something. I just don't know. You seem to hang around with a lot of very dodgy other characters, like the Magenta Pixie and Laura Eisenhower, and you're always having arguments with Project Camelot, though, aren't you? They don't like you very much for some reason. I don't know why, because they're a bunch of shills as well. But anyway, perhaps you just have to have these fallings out to keep us all interested. I don't know. Anyway, so there's Simon Parks goes on a lot about he's got insider info into what goes on at the White House and his friends and sources. So of course, he can't tell you who his friends and sources are, but he just knows all these people that are high up in the intelligence services that could tell him what's going on. So, of course, he comes out with all these predictions. When it started out with coronavirus, he said, yeah, it's actually a real virus. It's a real virus, and you should be careful of it and take precautions and whatnot. And it's nothing to do with 5G and there's various things that he's said about it, which now, of course, he's completely backtracking about because he's realised there's more mileage in the coronavirus is a hoax kind of theory. So basically what he's saying now is he's turned that around and he seems to be indicating that he thinks there's no reason to take any precautions and go out without a face mask and all the rest of it. So he can't basically make up his mind what he wants to say about coronavirus. So meanwhile, you get all this predictable QAnon stuff about President Trump. He always refers to President Trump. He loves President Trump. I think he wants to suck Trump's Lyndon B. Johnson, basically. He seems to absolutely, he's crazy about Trump. It's absolute rubbish, isn't it, Simon? Basically. And I don't think you're really a very nice individual. Look, your room's a mess, isn't it? Basically, look at all that mess. It's always full of bloody cat piss in the corner and crates of documents, some really nasty old curtains you've got there in your little spare room that you devote to this. And you're busy making money out of selling these BioShield things, although you probably say it's some company that you're involved with. I bet you got a bloody stake in it, Parks. I can't believe a word of what you say, mate. It's just rubbish. I mean, there is a tiny sliver of truth in it, obviously, or else I wouldn't be interested in watching it. And I find your stories quite entertaining about your alien abductions and reptilian creatures and all the rest of it. It's just, it's quite good fun, but I like Star Trek as well, so perhaps it would appeal to me. Yeah. But what else can we think of that you were always saying, which is just rubbish? Oh, about coronavirus, you did say that the internet would go down for a few days, and that didn't come true at all either, did it, Simon? We have no proof of these kids in tunnels being rescued or anything like that. They really seem very interested in lining up things about Trump and Epstein, because Trump is involved with Epstein, was involved with him and whatnot, and there's plenty of evidence about that. Although most truthers seem to be avoiding saying anything about that because they know it's not popular at the moment. But, mate, I'm not bothered about being popular. That, nobody follows me on my channel, nobody cares what I say, but perhaps some people will hear it and know that you're talking out of your a-hole. Then you have these question and answers with Becky, who seems quite nice, if a bit sort of, timid. So she probably would be timid if she was involved with somebody like you. I bet you're a real nasty bully. So anyway, you have these questions that you answer, and they're for people. There's Simon. I woke up and there was a shadowy figure at the bottom of my bed. So you say, oh yeah, you're probably being attacked by secret services or something. Contact me and part with over 100 quid or whatever it is, and I will get rid of the nasty shadow man at the end of your bed. Oh dear. People believe this stuff. I don't know why they do. I mean, to me, it's just entertainment.